Welcome back to Manor Lords in this very, very rainy spring in our new tiny region where I'm hoping to see some good stuff going on here. No, I'll sound a little strange because I'm kind of getting sick and a little like poopy. So, but so I've once I get a little bit more pop on this side, I'm gonna set up this trading post again, and I'm gonna try to trade for these things that have no descriptors on them or no money prices on them, just to see if they are truly free or not. I don't think they are, but it doesn't hurt to check. So now I'm going to go ahead and set up a hunting cabin up here, and we'll put that as a low priority. And that doubles buried deposits. We'll have to get trapping going up. And then, well, not really. Maybe going through charcoal burning and deep mining because I want that deep mine on that clay eventually. But all right, let's go back to Wallbrand. Yeah. Food. Process all the grain already. I think we did. We should have. Yeah, we did. Okay. No grain up here either. Nope. Alright, go ahead and turn that off. Man, look at that. Almost full return on that. Still issues with that. Yeah. I am confused as to why this random ass lonely sheep is still here. Oh man, I've been missing on missing out on wool. There's gonna be a lot of wheat coming out of this. Look at that. Sweet. All right. So to get the next one, we needed 5 level 3s. Which, the only problem that I'm having with this right now is that, what do you call it? The roof tiles. Soon roof tiles are going to be an issue, for sure. Roof tiles. The materials. We still have 214. Stone blocks are also going to be a problem. Because all the freaking infinite stone blocks are taken by this dum-dum. Ugh. Logging camp. Woodcutters. There's so many woodcutters. To try to like solve this stupid problem, and none of them have helped. Well, I never built a road in front of these guys. Oh. I think. Just an FYI. Neutral approval. Lack of entertainment is a problem. Taxation is actually bringing me down quite a bit. Funny because originally this was meant to be kind of the center of town. So we have a blacksmith already. We have an armorer's workshop. Or cobbler. Once I have a little bit more people, I'll turn this into a cobbler's. Go down here. I really do not need that charcoal extension. Clay furnace is useless. Stone cutters is useless. Can I build another? Needs to be moved. It can. Fit here. It does. Is this going where? Going back to rest. Right. So now we're actually having to slow down quite a bit just to be able to keep up with what's going on. We're still doing expansions over here. The cutter's lodge is working. Next station. Do I have somebody working in that pack station over here? I do. People transporting. Just putting berries back. Okay. These we got. We got some food over here. Bread and berries. Okay. That's the thing I wanted to test too, was whether or not our production of eggs in the goat shed was more based on the size of it. So I'm gonna make a very big plot. I want to make a very, very big plot here and see if that makes a difference as far as
another beam coming up.
As far as the eggs go. So, but this one will be for vegetables. I think that'll be enough. So this first one will be for vegetables. I sound a little out of it. It's because I haven't been feeling well, but I want to play. It's the age-old issue of wanting to play even though you're not feeling well, you know? And the pack station, I guess, will just continue to work constantly. People. Wow. Granary's almost, the storehouse is almost completely full. Should I some berries get planks?
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Let's see. Firewood and food. Okay. Going a little slow today. Just because I'm not trying to miss anything. Which is kind of silly. But, you know. Alright, let's go. I still have the goat shed. Hopefully these extensions will give some more people than I need. All the expansions. Of course, they're waiting on what? What are you waiting on, dog? Just like, seriously. Now we're starting to get some extra people. Well, this has, what is it, 2 families in it? Yeah, there's 2 families in here. So I want to have at least 2 families to, you know, fit the situation. What are our current crop yields? Interesting. It's not telling me my current crop yields, which is weird. That's not normally how that works. Huh. What are you making right now? Doing cloaks again. Done with that for now. It's too much. Let me fix this right here. We never have enough meat. The new year, another royal tax increase. Well, I might import. See, it says NA. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this I'm allowing myself to export. Don't have wax. The amount of firewood. I actually have a decent amount of leather, surprisingly. Apparently the cloaks are not selling. Let's put this at 100. These are major trades, so I'm never going to be exporting these unless I set up a caravan, which I don't feel like setting up because this is expensive. So I have a lot of small shields. This I'm gonna set up. I have a lot of small shields. They're 5 each. Wow. That's an expensive caravan, man. Why? Can I make the investment? I think I will. 6 each. Okay. I don't think double the price for 1 or 2 points of increase is kind of worth it, but no, whatever. Where is our wool? I'm getting any wool here. It's taking you guys so long. Come on. So I actually, I've been playing Soul Mask, which is like survival city builder. What is this guy doing? Do I have to like reassign you, dude? Your plant right here. And it's not medieval. It's more tribal survival, and it's like around tribe areas. But as far as I can tell, you do get to steal, so it's more advanced than I would consider. Like, for example, I don't remember do they? Damn, I don't remember my South American and Central American and Mesoamerican history. I don't remember they ever reached steel. They probably did. I want to say they did. Although that was part of the fanciness of the people, like the Spaniards coming in, was that they had different types of tools. Which, by the way, this is a very weird tangent, but if you were taught in school that the Central and South American natives, Mesoamericans, the native Aztec and Mayan and Inca and all that stuff revered Spaniards as gods, that was not a thing. That was actually more of a... I can't remember exactly what it was, but we used to be taught that in school. At least I was. I was taught in school that there was a little bit of like god status with a lot of these guys, but that was never a thing, and it wouldn't make sense anyway, because if you really think about it, I have no regional wealth to start any of this stuff, which is unfortunate. But if you really think about it, that wouldn't make much sense, considering the fact that Mesoamericans had people that were light-skinned, and as far as I remember, I'm trying to think, but I'm pretty sure they had reached some form of steel construction or steel my words are failing me right now horribly. Oh my, sucks. I need to turn this somehow so that it doesn't overlap. The animal area. Only 3 there. Start mining some of this stuff and selling it back. So that will be something that I'll trade back, is the clay. So we will be exporting that, and I will allow myself to export it outside the region, just because I need to build regional wealth in this area. It needs it badly. And that'll be one of the ways that we do it. So I'm going to start hunting. Let's do an expansion on this already. And yeah. Starting to remember the hotkeys. the other way. There's 4.
Step right up and set.
That's also 4. The only bad part about those kinds of burgage plots is that the people tend to stick to those. Like if I assign them jobs on the extensions, then they get stuck in those extensions. But whatever.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Market food variety. Some planks. I don't have the people to spread apart to do planks and stuff, so. The clothing stall and a church. Construction of a church needs planks, which I don't have yet. Construction, industry. It's not under industry, huh? I would consider that industry. I don't know why I didn't. Look at saw pit there. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about Soulmax. It's a very interesting game. It feels very much like a city builder in the most interesting sense of the word. Yes, I know. Work area is empty. But you're still making herbs, right? Dyer, turned that off already. And like it doesn't ever get to the same level as something like this as far as big goes. Like we have 196 people. Like that's not what the game's about, and it's never going to get to that size. I don't ever think. I think that would be a little ludicrous if it did. But it scratches the itch that I've always had with survival games. That survival games tend to forget that they're always a singular individual against the rest of the world. And while that's compelling, that also can get tedious, right? And I don't mind the tediousness of that. There are moments and times where I just want to kind of sit down and kind of veg out and let the game kind of take over as I'm grinding some materials or whatever. Like that's fine, but that doesn't tend to be fun for everyone. And what ends up happening is, from what I've noticed, is people kind of lose interest, and then the game loses interest because there's not enough people playing it. And so it becomes a situation of, well, this really, really good game now doesn't have the following that it would have. So, oh, wait, no, never mind. I already have that. No, I don't want to build it. Let me deconstruct it. It doesn't let me deconstruct it. That's so weird. Okay, oh, whatever. I forgot there was another stable over here. So I have... This has 2 and 2. This has 2 and 2. This has only 1, so I can technically get another ox. Which I probably should. Not enough wealth. Oh no. Are we getting our caravans in yet? Okay. On your way in? You are. You're very far away though. Jeez. So that's We got for sidearms. I don't have enough sidearms right now. I need to start making more sidearms. Okay, so I'm gonna have to up these surpluses because as I add people, I'm losing some of them. So for a fact, Gambeson's not gonna have any surplus for a long time. Okay. So when I surplus that to 25, small shields are probably gonna be the ones to rally here. Okay, you're almost there. Just gotta go along the King's Road. I have no inkling to change the King's Road or make any kind of shortcuts for anybody. Shortcuts are not a good idea. They give you shortcuts for everybody else too. Trade, export of commodities. This is considered a major trade though. Do 150. Not 50, 150. Yeah, for that I'd have to ask, you know. I mean, already here, might as well. At this point, just make it something useful, right? What are you doing on blacksmith? What are you constructing? You're making pole arms. We did get a couple Gambesons in. Cool. Sidearms need 2 iron slabs. These needs planks. Okay. Is it this? Yes. I need like a alert pause. I understand. You're supposed to be growing herbs though. And you're not for whatever reason. So 6 herbs, that's it. Tavern supply. Yep. I don't know. I need to move some other stuff around. Excuse me. Yeah, we are pole arms. No, they're not. So I need you to switch to sidearms. How many shields do we have? I think we're good. Stay there. Folks. Want some more Gambeson. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it anytime soon, but... Wooden parts are not considered a major trade. Maybe that's what I should be making. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will. I think that might be a good idea. And set it to export, and I'm going to set the surplus to 100. I don't know how long that's going to take, but you know. I have a decent amount of shields already, so we can afford to spend a little bit more on that. All right, but yeah, Soul Mask. I kind of find it very interesting. It definitely scratches the itch of survival games that I haven't been able to get, because it does kind of build upon a lot of the kind of things that I want to see in survival games, and it tends to line itself up a little bit more realistic to some of the expansion of real world tribes. It's by no means accurate. It's what is it called? Authentic rather than realistic is probably the best way to describe that. The other one that I just tried the demo for, and I think it's coming out 5 days would make it Thursday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Is Asuka. It has its own issues. It feels a little clunky, but Soul Mask does too. They're both early access. Of course they are. Apparently that's all I ever play is early access, and I'm very much into survival games. But Asuka takes a very similar approach, where you have a tribe that you're building, and that tribe is helping you build. It's still a survival game. You're still going out and getting materials, bringing them back, using those materials to expand. But it lends itself very well, because as you build up your tribe helps you in return, right? They help you not only defend and not only in combat, but they also help you in building up your established area, right? Gathering more materials faster, making sure that you're not constantly tediously looking for food and water and all that stuff. So it kind of it solves a lot of the issues that you get with survival games, where at the start it's very cool to see the mechanics of how you get materials, right? What mechanics did they go through with gathering lumber, gathering stone, gathering minerals, gathering foods? Did they do anything interesting? You get to interact with the mechanics. They're still there, but as time goes on and you want to get that further expansion, something that you would get in a co-op game or in a regular server where people would help you out and there'd be like a camaraderie between people, you can kind of get a little bit of that with the way that Soul Mask and Asuka are structured, right? You're still getting that. And let's say, for example, one of my things is my partner and I, we do play a lot of survival games. My partner has that issue of she likes the initial start of the way that it works, right? The initial start of, hey, we go out, we gather materials, we build this house, it's super nice and things, but very, very fast she wants to see a change in the structure of the game, and she gets more interested in the combat. Now she's more interested in, I want to go out and fight, I want to go out and fight, I want to go out and do other stuff, I want to go out and fight, right? But the problem is, a lot of these games, their structure is, well, you need materials from the previous tier to upgrade yourself to the next tier to then be able to take on bigger and better fights, right? And for example, V-Rising has a bit of this problem. You can send out your guys to gather, but the gathering is very slow in comparison to you going out to gather, right? They don't gather the same way as you do. There's a time frame on it. There's very, very big restrictions on how that works, all that stuff. I bet you all these guys need firewood. Yeah, of course they do. Well, like, where are you gathering? What are you gathering? Are you one of the foresters? You are. You're transporting. And so are you. But you're transporting here. Go pedal. They need to work on this. Need to work on it so bad. It's so frustrating. It also has to do with the fact that these guys are going all the way the heck down here to get lumber. There's 3 separate people working this, and they're all... Where are you pedaling? You're pedaling 1 piece of firewood, my dude. Come on, man. I don't understand what's going on. Why do these guys just only put 1 piece of firewood in these generic storages? This needs to be improved, the whole firewood situation. Like, he came in, dropped 1 piece of firewood, and then sat here. Maybe instead he should be carrying more than 1 piece of firewood. I don't know. It just feels like that might be a thing. Or maybe the storehouses should have the capability of me adding livestock, ox or horses. That way they can go in and gather large amounts of material and bring it back. I don't know. It's just like this system, specifically with the firewood. The food is fine, and I don't know why the food is fine, but the food is fine. I've never had an issue where they're like, "Hey, our food is not great," right? So that's fine. But the firewood has been issue, like constantly an issue. And I don't understand why. And I've tried making it so that these guys don't set up the market stalls, that these guys set up the market stalls. It doesn't seem to improve anything at all. It's still the same situation. So I don't. What are we doing? Low population, neutral. We're still on neutral. We had a church. It'll improve that quite a bit. Problem with church is a church requires me to have wood sawmill. So, but yeah, I'm not. It's been the one. Besides the trading thing, which the trading thing was kind of, in my opinion, a little silly. I don't know what the deal was with that and why it worked the way it did. But besides the trading, the other thing that I am not enjoying with this, I don't know if I want another food stall, buddy. I'll actually turn that off from you. The other thing that I'm not enjoying is this whole situation of firewood not being available to homes and it reducing my approval, even though there's thousands and thousands of firewood. Like it is ridiculous how much firewood I have, specifically in Wallbrand. Look at this. There's 2,000 firewood. And I'm having firewood issues in these homes down here, which just doesn't make any sense at all, right? Like it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. Like I just feel like there needs to be an improvement to the way these work. Ideally, so 1,000-foot rant, 10,000 feet away. Just the same way that I speculated with the trading, I'm going to speculate with the way this is supposed to work, okay? Just because I feel like maybe I'm missing something here. Like, for example, you're transporting firewood. How much firewood are you transporting? I want to see. Christina. Do you work? Christina. Okay. I can't tell how much transported you're doing. But, so, I'm seeing a lot of carts. That's cool, right? Maybe the way this should work is you have woodcutters' lodges initially, do the marketplaces because you don't have people in the storehouses doing the work, right? Like, it doesn't make sense for them to be there. Your town is still small. You don't need dedicated people hauling materials back and forth, right? Nothing wrong with that. I think that's actually a good idea. But as you grow and grow, the material transport is becoming an issue. So you want your storehouses to have people in them whose whole purpose and dedication is to go out, grab things, and bring them back, and store them away. That way your production lines can continue, right? And now you don't want the market stalls to be held by the actual individual production lines, because that means that they're going to stop doing what they're doing to now deal with a marketplace, right? So that's when you want your storehouses to have people that are peddling in the goods, in the food, in the firewood, in the commodities and stuff like that, right? But because they are storehouse people, when they go to peddle and they go to bring stuff to the stalls to peddle, they should also use a cart. They should also be using a cart. The same way that the storehouse people are doing, right? That's how I believe that should work. Because as of right now, it doesn't seem to be doing that. What I seem to be getting is a woodcutter situation without enough I don't know if you guys are doing this or not. Oh, also, when I mouse over this area, it should probably highlight the area. Just a thing.
This is heavier than it looks.
Okay, he's planted. Good. Maybe make it an upgrade, right? That you can add carts to the storehouses, right? Or add carts to the stalls, or an upgrade for the stalls. Maybe the stalls now, the people peddling. Oh, see this guy here, transporting firewood. He's a granary worker. Why is a granary worker transporting firewood? You see what I'm talking about? It's so strange to me the way some of this stuff is structured, that it doesn't seem to make much sense, in my opinion. I bet you anything, these are firewood stalls, and they put them. No, that's a clothing stall. Interesting. That's another thing is there's a lot of repetition with stalls. A lot of repetition with stalls. So they're constructing it right now. And he's constructing it here. So having a big marketplace stall area doesn't seem to be very beneficial, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I'm moving you, by the way. So I think that's a better area. Also, being able to assign stalls. I don't think I can assign stalls manually. So I can reassign family to a different workplace, but that's the workplace, not the stall. I think that's probably a good idea, is letting me assign stalls. That way I can help with this situation. Because it seems to, and I'm going to test it with the other area, right? It seems to be that the best, I don't know why this guy's still just sitting there. I have no idea. Looking for a planting spot, waiting. I have two people waiting. This guy's just waiting. This guy's just waiting. So just gonna go and get them out of there. They're not doing anything. So might as well. He's still just staying there. Unassigned waiting. I don't need to see there, so I'm gonna go ahead and deconstruct it. But yeah, that's my 10,000 foot rant. What do we have back here? We don't. Backyard extensions. I do enjoy the fact that these guys, most of these guys, do not need anything. Should I make another joiner's shop? No, I don't think I will. The problem with any of those is that it just locks them in, and I don't want to do that. I could make a decent amount of... Ooh. Yeah. You keep saying that. I need you to make herbs. Dedicated herb garden would be nice too. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, that'll be it for today. We did a little bit of expanding. Nothing too crazy. We have 4 unassigned. We have 14 family spaces. We have 10 families, so definitely some space for some growth here. Does this have anybody in it? Nope. So, oh, we are full. I don't have my sawmill yet. Question reserve of 10. Get some sawing going, which I still don't have any planks. So, now let's trade for some. Really not much I can trade for. $33 of 36 recruits missing. Might be a little spread a little too thin. Trade berries for what? What am I going to trade berries for? Which, by the way, we won't be able to trade those for very long. Soon it's going to have to be clay. I can't get eggs, so there's no point in doing that. You don't know much to trade for right now.
We all know that, mate.
Yeah, we're just gonna do that. So this is already set up. Is there somebody sawing yet? People. Waiting. What are you waiting on? I hate seeing that symbol, that thing. Waiting. Are they all here? They're all just sitting in that house. Carpenter. Unassigned. Ay, coño. Alright, well. That'll be it for today. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Come on, come all. Cheat Easter. Never.